Come all young sailormen, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. Blow, ye winds, westerly, westerly blow. We're bound to the southward, so steady she goes.
I've spent some time in Kodiak myself, and I'm sure you've enjoyed the King Crab Festival. And I've also almost been arrested for lighting fireworks off at the fuel dock. Not recommended, not recommended. Well, as well planned as every fishing trip goes, there always seems to be a bit of a hitch in the giddy-up. And unless we have a David Bean hanging back in the curtains there, I'm going to take this opportunity to fill the void with a couple pieces I have of my own. Now, not to give away too much of myself, I've been dragging my knuckles across the decks of commercial fishing boats for 30 years. As I always say, from the Bering Sea to Bodega Bay, California, and just about everywhere in between. Now, working on the deck of a Bering Sea crab boat will test every fiber of your being. To be 100% present all of the time will simply drive you insane. The screaming of the hydraulics, the winches, the pots slamming onto the steel launcher, slamming into the pots along the deck with them. These are things you have to find a way to escape from. You have to be able to go somewhere where you can be with yourself, and essentially anywhere but where you are at that moment. Now, this piece I appropriately title The Escape. The ocean is cold and the wind will not rest. This season will demand nothing but your best. You hear it in the rigging, you feel it in your bones. You've been here before, you know the routine. It's time for escape. It's time for the dream. A touchdown, three-pointer, the long home run ball. Always the hero, they cheer from afar. I've been all these things. The dreams keep me sane. Leaving myself for as long as allowed. The cold and fatigue are kicking my ass. Feeling the pain and ignoring the fear. Wishing myself anywhere but here. The days don't stay long and the nights never end. It's just me and this ocean and some of my friends. What a perfect career for a monkey like me. They say no bananas and I can't find a tree. The dreams that I have, they're not all about me. I dream of my family and all those I love. I dream of my daughters. I dream of my son. I dream of the summer and all of the fun. Alone with myself on this cold, frozen deck, I dream of my life. I dream of the check. The moon shines so bright on this clear, cloudless night. I dream of full pots and crabs on the bite. The problem with dreaming is that's just what it is. The wind is still blowing. The ice is still cold. I stand with my brothers by my side, thick and thin. We look at each other and dream of the end. Now, commercial fishing will inspire dreams that no matter how far-fetched seem possible. It draws men to the sea. Many men aspire to move up, own their own boat, and continually work within the industry. Some men are working so hard because they want to find a way out. I definitely was of the latter. Now, one of the biggest goals was to find some sort of peace on dry land. I tell you, being on the ocean for so many years makes it a little tough to assimilate yourself to dry land. You're out there risking your life, giving everything you have, leaving it all on the deck. And I tell you, it truly is a life and death industry. And then returning home, you have all this pent up energy, everything once again that you've been dreaming of doing when you got home. You feel such a sense of urgency to make it happen. And more often than not, this energy will lead you awry. This piece I call Peace on Dry Land. Although I was born right here on dry land, I cannot find peace or work for my hands. From the first salmon I picked from the net to the last pot I slammed to the deck, the waters I work provide protection and peace. Yet the demons I leave at the dock in the light patiently wait for my return to dry land in the night. Sitting close by my shoulder as I take that first drink, the demons of dry land, now one on each side. Once back on the beach, there's a fight deep inside. The attitude it takes to survive on the sea does not serve me well on the land with the trees. Pour me a double, I know what I need. A Disneyland dad was the best I could do. The struggle within sends priorities askew. The shorter the stay, the less damage done. This stay on dry land can be so much fun. Yet what is that thing that sends things awry? It could be the liquor or just too much salt on my fries. Depends who you ask, but I'm not a bad dude. A fight in the bar, another black eye. But back on the ocean, I'm a hell of a guy. Pull the chains off and let those pots fly. These 30-foot seas make me feel safe deep inside. It's the demons of dry land that give me such fright. Yet home is what I fight for and what I work so damn hard. My days on the deck have now come to an end. I search for adventure to fill that void in my life. The demons of dry land still close by my side. It's time once again to give dry land a crack. Don't go so crazy and cut life some slack. The ocean can't save you. You're too old to go back. One thing's for sure, we never give up. Even when we fail, we get right back up. So even if it takes the rest of my life, I will search for peace on dry land until the day that I die.
When his two best friends are his only crew, when his own son says he's glad to take the wheel. It's my brother Mike and me, with my oldest son Anthony, on this wooden trawler built in our backyard. Now it's time to set our nets. The big boats haven't got here yet. When you work out here alone, it isn't hard.